would you call it?
Night and Dreams.
All right. It's as good as any, I guess. What would you call your group?
Banana Peels?
Yeah, I would expect that from you, my dear. The cookies were great. They're still with me. No, you're very good, very good. This group has gotten more notoriety, first of all, because of the name of the group, and then, of course, the great sound they made. We did terrible things with their music last week. We played it backwards, but backwards or forwards, it's wild. Ladies and gentlemen, the Electric Prunes.
Here I go. Here I go. You gotta get into the world on time. You gotta get into the world on time.
So you can take a lot of it, huh? All right, well, we'll do that right after this. These fellas have been working together, they tell me, a little less than a year. I didn't find out whether this is the first recording or not, but it's a gassy thing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Electric Prunes.
Your shadow fell upon my lonely room. I touched your golden hair and tasted your perfume. Your eyes were filled with love the way they used to be. Your gentle hand reached out to comfort me.
Could or couldn't do. For the group's second single, Hassinger went to Annette Tucker and Nancy Mance for one of their songs. And the song they were given was I Had Too Much to Dream Last Night. Now, believe it or not, this was originally written as a country song, but in the hands of Hassinger and the Prunes, it was transformed into something very different. The band assembled at Leon Russell's home, his home studio, to record this song. Now, Russell, in addition to doing some session work, he was also arranging and songwriting at this time. And the band really delved into their love of echo and reverb and tremolo and any kind of tricks they could use with the guitars, and Hassinger was right with them on that.
For something a little different, and we were going to be the Electric something or other, and Mark Toolin, our bass player here.
Oh, Mark from boy. Oh, Prunes, thank you.
We wanted something conservative, so we thought we'd call ourselves the Prunes.
Can I save this till later?
Sure, eat it any time.
I want to plant it, maybe a tree will grow. You have a very unique sound, Jim. What does it?
Well, Ken Williams is
It was a great slab of garage psych, and it was called The Great Banana Hoax. Now, this Low Toolin original may have been better as an album track because this missed the charts entirely. And one of the things that was going around at the time, there's rumor that if you smoke dry banana peels, you could get high. So I'm assuming that was part of the kind of the hoax of this whole title of this song, but it didn't do them any good anyway. With Hassinger preoccupied and being courted by others.
Yep. Took banana peels and I baked them in the oven and smoked them, and guess what? Nothing happened. Boy, was I disappointed.
Tour. So this is the album called Mass in F minor, a very ambitious project, and some of it was sung in Latin, and the overall scope of it fit the psychedelic landscape, so everyone was kind of excited about it, and they released a single. Who had been distancing himself from the Prunes. Once all the original guys were gone, he did another album in the same vein as Mass in F minor. This is called Release of an Oath. Again, using Axelrod. This is another religious rock album. And he pushed forward with this project using session musicians. Meanwhile, he actually still owned the name of the Electric Prunes that was owned by Dave Hassinger. So he was able to do this without any of the original members. So he assembled his own band from a Colorado group called Climax. Now, this is not the group that had the hit in the early 70s called Precious and Few. but a group that recorded on only a couple tracks of this album, which was mainly handled by session men. Now, this album doesn't have a photo of the band on it because they were the band, and that was in the form of Easy Rider, which is the summer of 1969, and the soundtrack was created with a song from Massive Minor called Kyrie Eleison.